morning everyone. I am on holiday at the moment, and what I thought I would do is have a little chat about anxiety and travelling, going on holiday, because the amount of messages I receive about anxiety and panic attacks and how I deal with them is absolutely uncanny. Like, obviously we're dealing with IBD and Crohn's and colitis, and obviously I'm helping people with that, but there's not just the obvious when it comes to Crohn's or colitis. There's other things that come with it for obvious reasons, and for whatever reason you're suffering with anxiety, you're not the only person and you're not alone, because I know that when you do feel like you're on your own. So what I thought I would do is bring you along on holiday with me, do a little bit of a vlog and let you know how I deal with mine when I'm on holiday, because obviously when you feel like that, the last thing you want to be doing is going on holiday. But this is probably the first holiday that I've come on that, if I've had my anxiety, I've actually wanted to go on holiday. I was looking forward to it. I was thinking, do you know what? It's probably actually good to have a nice break. Not that I felt stressed, but I had quite a bit of uneasiness, that uneasy feeling. So I thought, before I come away, it probably will actually do me a favour. So the main thing, first of all, is when I'm going on holiday, I like to plan my packing properly. Don't leave it to the last minute so you're running around stressing, because I don't know about you, but when I get my anxiety, I get it when all the stress is over and everything's calmed down. So some people may get it while they're feeling stressed and, it up and all the stress is going on, but I never feel like it then. It's when everything calms down and I'm all quiet and, everything's peaceful, that's when my anxiety tends to kick in, which sometimes can be quite scary because you don't know why. But now I've actually realised that that's a little bit of a pattern, that's when it comes, and obviously my brain has time to think about it. So in a way, I kind of deal with the hard things at the time like an absolute boss, and then it quietens down and everything's fine and I'm like, oh my god, what's happened? So that's why I thought I'd bring you with me, because then obviously I'm not alone, am I? Make sure you take all your medications and have a list of them, so next time this list will come out again and I know exactly these are the things I need to take with me, or if there's been any add-ons to that, add them to the list. Add them to the list while you're thinking about it, because it's so easy to forget. I think being more present in the moment as well, realising actually where you are and how lucky you are that you're able to travel, because I think sometimes we can get so caught up in things that have happened, things that what other people are doing, and it's very easy to do that completely. So I think being more present in the moment of where you are and always helps. Now the next thing that I always think that a lot of people get anxiety for is when you go out for dinner, the buffet lunch, the dreaded buffet lunch where you don't know what's going to be there. So I just limit myself, because I think I'm not going to be on holiday and, go all out and think to myself, oh, sod it, I'm just going to eat whatever, because I'll only end up paying for it, weeks after I get back. So what's the point of doing that? It's not worth it. So I always make sure that, even if I eat bland for a week, of certain things I know I can eat, I just stick to it, because that for me in the long run is always a winner. Actually, do you know what I think I might do? I think I might take you out to dinner with me tonight and show you actually what I'm eating for dinner, because obviously I know every single person's different, keep that in mind, but it might give you a little bit more of an idea as to, actually I'm not limiting myself that much. It's just certain things. Say for instance, last night I went out and I thought, I'm gonna have a pizza night. I don't have pizza very often, and I can't have that a lot, so I thought, yeah, I'm gonna have pizza night. And I had this, all I thought it was cheese and tomato pizza. Oh no, hidden underneath was sweet corn underneath a layer of cheese. Wouldn't even know it was there. So there's me just picking every little bit of sweet corn out. It just took forever, but it was worth it in the end because it was really nice. So yeah, and no mishaps and pooing out sweet corn this morning. But you know, just little things like that really. But yeah, I'll take you to dinner with me tonight and show you what I'm having. They're doing themed nights. They're having different themes every single night for dinner. But I'm not sure what it is tonight. I'm hoping it's fish because I absolutely love any kind of fish, and I know that my stomach is completely fine with that, but we shall see. But yeah, so I'm going to leave you for a little while. I'm going to have a little sunbathe and relax, and I've got a book. Actually, oh, that's annoying. I've come up to the room and I wanted to show you the book that I was reading. I'll go downstairs and I'll show you. See you in a bit. Okay, just come down to the swimming pool. There's far too many people sitting around the swimming pool for me to be, you know, doing a vlog and holding up books. So I've come to a remote place of the hotel where no one is, trying for a little bit of peace and quiet, and all I can hear is, can you hear the birds? I mean, as lovely as it is, they're getting up in my grill right now. Anyway, as I was saying, I've read, well, I'm halfway through reading this new book recently, and it is absolutely brilliant. I've shown you, obviously, in my previous video. I'll put a link in my description box below of the last video I've done of all the anxiety books that I've read that have helped me. But this is the new one, okay? This is the new edition, and I think a winner. I think when you feel like that, you want something light-hearted. You don't want something too heavy. So this is where this comes in. How to survive the end of the world when it's in your own head. Now, I'm sure a lot of us can relate to that. This book is absolutely brilliant, and literally from the first second of reading it, from the first paragraph, I was LOLing. I was literally laughing out loud already, and which I think is really good, because this person is talking from his own personal experience of severe anxiety. Now, the author's called Aaron Gillies, I think. And my husband seems to think it's Gillies, but I mean, I'm not sure why I'd be listening to him, because he called Monge 2 Mango Trout. I know. So yeah, I think it's, I will just say Aaron G. AG even. AG is absolutely, just, you have to buy this book. It's absolutely brilliant. So I'm not going to say any more. Buy it. And I'm not even being sponsored. I'm just going buy it. One other thing I have discovered recently is Calm's lavender. So I thought I'd give them a go. Tried them for about 3 days and they helped, and I feel okay now. So now I'm sort of not, I haven't took it today. It's only one a day, just a little, the smallest little capsule every single day. The only, you don't get any side effects with them things. The only thing is you burp lavender taste, which I found quite nice, to be fair. So that's all I've got for now on this vlog. I'm going to go and have a little sunbathe now and a right nice chill out. I'm going to read a little bit more of my book and have a dip in the pool, I think. A dip in the pool. I don't know what that was. Good evening everyone. So as promised, I'm going to take you down to dinner with me tonight and show you what I'm going to be eating. I'm a little bit more lenient on myself now that I'm on a treatment that's actually working. So obviously keep that in mind. Like my last holiday I couldn't have any desserts and things like that. But this holiday, I've actually been having, you know, the cheesecakes, and the only thing I will not eat is ice cream, because it really doesn't matter how much I have, even if it's just the littlest little bit, and like, yeah, all hell will break loose. So I'm definitely not going to be going for the ice cream. Not that I'm much of a lover of it anyway. I'm more of a cake kind of gal, so I'm not going to be worried about not having some ice cream. But like I say, I've been a little bit more lenient myself on this holiday. But other than that, I'm going to show you what I'm going to have. Like I said earlier, I really hope they've got fish tonight, because I really love fish. But if they haven't, I'm sure I'll find something. This is the thing with a buffet. I tend to dread it, because I think, oh, I don't know what's on the menu, you know, I don't know what's going to be on there. But in all honesty, there's more to choose from than there would be on a menu anyway. So really, it probably helps you out. So anyway, I'm really sorry that I've been squinting the whole time I've been doing this. I'm like Mrs. Squinty Squinterson. Okay, as promised, this is my dinner. So I've got white fish, 2 lots of white fish actually. I would always say make sure that you stock up on the things that you can eat. So when it comes to obviously the desserts and all the lovely things that you know you can't eat, then you'll be a little bit more full. Steak I wouldn't usually have, but this steak in this particular hotel is really tender, so it will obviously be easier to digest. And if you really want to have it, then just chew. This is also broccoli. I would usually have loads more broccoli, but the only problem with this is it's not cooked very well. So obviously some of you probably know that having uncooked veg isn't the greatest, but I still want to have my daily quota of vegetables, so you know, desperate times. And potatoes and lasagna, so it's pretty simple really. But I wouldn't usually, again, potatoes I would have had a lot more of, but and also the lasagna I wouldn't have had when I was in a flare, because too much cheese would have just set me off. So quite simple really tonight. That's my dinner. Good morning everyone. Now I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit disappointed with the food last night, of all the nights to vlog. So I might do another night where it's a little bit more successful, you know, it's just one of them things. But I'll tell you why, because when I'm on holiday, I like to make sure that I'm always having fruit and veg, because then I still feel like I'm doing good. But all the veg is just not cooked properly. So not cooked properly, it's literally, they must cook it for about 2 seconds and then take it off, so it's basically raw, and we all know how bad that is for us. So yeah, I was a little bit disappointed, but never mind. And also when the afters, when I had a look at all the desserts and stuff, they didn't have anything really that was catching my eye, or you know, they had a really sickly chocolate cake that I thought, no, I'm not even going to chance that. So like I say, apparently it was really nice. My husband thought it was lovely, but I didn't want to chance it, and I thought, oh, I'll just leave it. So yeah, so that's where we are. I look like I'm wearing no clothes. I promise I am, that I have clothes on. I do. Anyway, I will speak to you all in a little while. I'm going down for breakfast now. See you, bye. Good morning everyone. Excuse the morning face, but I just wanted to come on here and have a little bit of an update of what's happened in the last few days. So I've been having a nice holiday, lovely time, and then last night I thought to myself, the food in this hotel is not really catering for anyone that needs a little bit of a bland diet. Most things have got sauces on, or you know, they're marinated in things, so it's not really working well for me. So this is a pure example of what I was saying the other day about the fact that, you know, sometimes you get sometimes you can have what you want and other times you can't. And this time I haven't been able to, so I haven't ate a great deal while I've been on holiday in the evenings. But last night I thought to myself, oh, they had a carbonara, which I'm absolutely fine with at home, but I thought I'll try it. And about 2 o'clock in the morning, I was reaching to be sick and I've been to the toilet about 3 times. So that clearly didn't work out. But I mean, I felt so ill in the night, but I've woke up feeling absolutely fine. So it's really strange. But it's like I've said before, I think, in one of my previous videos, our insides are so much more just sensitive. So I think carbonara is what, cooked in cream, milk, anything like that, anything creamy. In hot countries especially, if it's going off just that little bit, then it might not affect anyone else. But I think my insides are especially, or our insides are especially sensitive. So, oh, sorry about that. That's my little man. Yeah, so a little bit more sensitive. So it didn't feel, I know it sounds silly, but it didn't feel like my Crohn's or colitis. You know the feeling, don't you? And it didn't feel like that. It just felt like something didn't agree with me and it just wanted out. So that was that. That was about 2 o'clock in the morning. And then last night after dinner, I still felt absolutely fine. But when we went down to the next hotel and I used the toilet in there, and I walked in. This is a pure example of how other people obviously don't think, because I don't get embarrassed about this sort of thing. But when I was very, very ill, and obviously you're going to the toilet a lot and it's a lot louder, as we know, no word of a lie, I walked into this toilet last night and they've got the ladies that sort of stand there, you know, in the restrooms, handing you a towel and things like that. So it was the quietest toilet ever, and I needed to go to the toilet. So I've walked in, and I was aware that it was really, really quiet, but I just thought, oh, I don't care. I'm not going to see this woman again. She knew what I was doing. So I've come out of the toilet, and she went straight in there to tidy up after me. I mean, I don't know what she had. I mean, I didn't leave it in a mess, obviously, but she walked straight in there. How rude is that? If it was someone that, I mean, I speak to a lot of people that get really embarrassed about them sort of things. That's just not nice. I mean, she could have waited a few seconds. I was in the middle of washing my hands. She could have waited a few seconds until I walked out of the door to actually go in there. So she was just on the ball with her tidying. So that was an eventful night. I tell you one thing, for those of you that have messaged me and said that their main worry is worrying where they're unfamiliar of where they're going and where toilets and restrooms are. No joke. The last 2 holidays I've been on, every corner I've turned, there's been toilets. So please don't worry ahead of that and panic, because when you get there, it will probably be completely different than at home. Hello everyone, so I'm actually back home now. Flew home yesterday, and long story short, I didn't take my camera with me to do any vlogging on holiday, because I didn't actually plan to do any. And then on the way out there on the plane, I was thinking, oh, do you know what, I could actually do a holiday vlog. So I used my phone the whole time I was there, which wasn't ideal at all. It was really quite annoying. It was really shaky when I was talking. It wasn't ideal, but you know, it did the job. But halfway through recording the last part before we came home, my SD card was full. Oh, right at the end as well, right at the end. And I know we have these worries when it comes to travelling with IBD, but I'm not going to let it stop me, and neither should you. We are beating Crohn's. Crohn's is not beating us. So with that being said, I am next week going back to have my vedolizumab or NTVO treatment. So I was actually going to do my next few videos are actually going to be vlogs, because it's just worked out that way. Because so my vedolizumab, I'm going to do a vlog of the whole day, because a lot of people have asked me what I do after my treatment and things like that. You know, because how do I feel? Do I feel exhausted? So what I'll do is just put the whole day from start to finish, what I'm going to do for my treatment. And then if you're obviously thinking about having it done, then you'll know what's to come and what happens after, things like that. So there's that one. And then the week after that, the following Saturday, we've got the Walk It London, woohoo! And I'm going to be doing that with all my IBD friends. Should be fun. Really looking forward to that. So that'll be really good. And then, I don't know, it's just, it was the best day last year. I'm so excited to do it again, because all them people just supporting each other and just coming together, and it was just, oh, it was such a good day. I can't even explain what a good day it was. So definitely looking forward to that. And obviously I've got all my IBD friends from my It's a Hard Crohn's Life support group. So yeah, really looking forward to that. So that'll be, I'm going to be vlogging that day as well. So then after that, we'll go back to my normal videos. And yeah, so I'm looking forward to doing that. But anyway, this is the end of the vlog now, and I would love for you to stick around and subscribe if you haven't already done so. And if this is the first video that you've seen of mine, please watch some others, because it wasn't the best put together. And I'm gonna be honest, you know, we all make mistakes. I will never ever leave my Canon G7X at home ever again and use my phone ever again, because I realised how much better my camera is when I'm vlogging. So yeah, that's it really, and I will see you all soon in my next video. Bye guys.